In a heartbreaking announcement that has shaken the entertainment world and devastated her fans, the Walking Dead actress Kelley Mack has tragically passed away at the young age of 33, known for her role as Addy in the popular AMC post-apocalyptic series. Mack's unexpected death has left a void in the hearts of many who admired her talent, resilience, and radiant spirit both on and off the screen. Kelley Mack's death was confirmed by her family on Thursday through a somber social media statement, expressing deep sorrow and requesting privacy during this incredibly difficult time. The cause of death has not yet been officially disclosed, though early reports suggest it was sudden and unforeseen,
amplifying the shock for those closest to her and fans worldwide.
Her family's message read, "It is with immense sadness that we confirm the passing of our beloved Kelley. She was a bright light, a generous soul, and a fierce advocate for creativity and compassion. We are heartbroken." Kelley Mack was born on July 10, 1991, and grew up with a passion for acting and storytelling. Her journey into the world of television and film was marked by perseverance, quiet brilliance, and an unshakable commitment to authenticity. Her breakout role as Addy in The Walking Dead came during the 9th season of the series. As part of the group known as the Highwaymen, Addy's character became an emblem of strength and youth amidst chaos and destruction. Mack's performance stood out for its raw emotion and understated intensity, proving that even in a show full of horror and survival, humanity was always at the center. While The Walking Dead brought her widespread recognition, Kelley Mack's talent extended far beyond a single role. She appeared in several independent films, shorts, and television projects, each time bringing a unique depth to her characters. Her work in projects like Butterfly Caught, All Summer's End, and Outer Banks showcased her range. From drama to suspense and heartfelt indie storytelling, friends and colleagues often described her as a director's dream professional, humble and deeply intuitive. Her ability to portray vulnerability without words made her performances resonate long after the screen faded to black. Following the announcement of her death, tributes have been flooding social media. Co-stars, producers, and fans have expressed their grief and gratitude for the joy and talent Kelley brought into the world. Norman Reedus, one of The Walking Dead's original stars, wrote on Instagram, "Kelley was a gentle powerhouse. Was kind, her art was fearless. Rest easy. Beautiful." Angela Kang, showrunner for The Walking Dead, also offered her condolences, tweeting, "We are absolutely devastated. Kelley Mack brought so much heart to the screen and even more behind the scenes. She will be missed beyond words." Ow. Fans have also taken to Twitter and Reddit, sharing clips, quotes, and fan art of Addy during their grief into a celebration of the short but bright impact she made in the series, beyond the screen. Kelley Mack was a passionate advocate for mental health awareness and women's rights in the entertainment industry. She often used her platform to speak openly about anxiety and the pressures young actors face in Hollywood. In 2021, she penned an essay for a mental health magazine, saying, "We often perform even when we're off stage. It's okay to pause. It's okay to be still and take care of your soul." Her words are being reshared widely now, offering comfort and reminding the world of her insight, wisdom, and courage. Kelley is survived by her parents, 2 siblings, and her longtime partner is filmmaker James Rowe. Those close to her describe their relationship as one built on deep friendship, creative collaboration, and unwavering support. A family friend shared with People she had plans. Big ones. A screenplay she was writing, a role she was preparing for. She had so much more to give. Plans for a memorial service are currently underway. Her family has requested donations be made in her honor to the National Alliance on Mental Illness NAMI, a cause she supported deeply. Kelley Mack's sudden death has left an indelible wound in the hearts of fans, friends, and fellow creatives alike. Known to many as Addy from The Walking Dead, Kelley wasn't just a face on the screen. She was a deeply empathetic artist, a passionate storyteller, and a quietly powerful presence who brought depth to every role she inhabited. Her passing comes as a shock, not only because of her young age, but also because of how much promise her life still held. Born into a world that would soon watch her shine, Kelley Mack made her first waves in independent cinema before stepping into the post-apocalyptic universe of The Walking Dead. It was there that many first encountered her raw talent. As Addy, a member of the Hilltop community, she became a character fans rooted for, one who displayed courage, vulnerability, and resilience in the face of relentless horror. But what viewers may not have known is that Kelley's strength off-camera was just as compelling. She wasn't just acting, she was living her truth through the stories she chose to tell. Behind the scenes, Kelley was an advocate for mental health awareness, women in film, and young artists breaking into the entertainment industry. She understood the weight of her platform and used it to amplify voices that were often overlooked. Those closest to her described Kelley as someone who always showed up with kindness, with humility, and with an infectious smile that could shift the mood of any room. She had a gentle spirit, yet her impact was anything but small. Whether mentoring aspiring actors, volunteering for social causes, or simply being there for a friend in need, she left behind a trail of kindness that now becomes a map of remembrance for all who knew her. Her death, which was confirmed by her family but has not yet had its cause publicly disclosed, has left fans and colleagues in disbelief. Social media is flooded with tributes, screenshots from her performances, clips of behind-the-scenes laughter, and long heartfelt messages from those who had the privilege of knowing her. Her co-stars from The Walking Dead shared stories of late-night script readings, set pranks, and deep conversations about life and art. Some spoke of her gentle courage, others of her creative ambition. All spoke of love. Kelley's artistry extended beyond acting. She was also a writer, with several projects in development that now stand as beautiful. It's unfinished echoes of a voice taken far too soon. She had been exploring stories centered on healing, resilience, and human connection, mirroring the themes she gravitated toward in her own life. To those who collaborated with her, Kelley wasn't just an actor. She was a creative force with stories yet untold and visions yet realized. Her passing is more than just the loss of a rising star. It is the loss of a human being who valued compassion over fame, meaning over attention, and heart over hype. In the wake of her death, fans have organized online memorials, posting artwork and fan edits in honor of her. One viral post reads, "You survived the zombie apocalypse, Kelley, but this world didn't deserve your gentle heart." Another simply says, "Thank you for showing us that quiet strength is still strength."
Wow.
These aren't just tributes to a role, but to a real woman who left a profound mark on those around her, her family. Though devastated, issued a short statement asking for privacy and expressing their deep gratitude for the outpouring of love. Kelley was loved beyond measure. Her creativity, wit, and warmth touched so many. We ask for space as we mourn this unimaginable loss. Plans for a private memorial service are reportedly underway, and fans are calling for an on-screen tribute from AMC during the next season of The Walking Dead. The entertainment world can be harsh and unforgiving, but Kelley navigated it with grace and integrity. She refused to compromise her values, often choosing projects based on their message rather than their commercial value. Her artistic compass always pointed toward stories that mattered. That integrity made her not just respected but deeply admired. What we're left with now is a sense of aching what could have beens. Kelley Mack had so much more to say, so much more to give, and so many more lives to touch. She had only just begun to find her voice, and in that truth lies the most heartbreaking part of this loss. The world didn't get to see everything she had planned. What it did see was enough to know that she was extraordinary. In a time when celebrities often chase spotlight for the sake of spectacle, Kelley stood out for her subtlety. She didn't need to shout to be heard. Her presence spoke for itself. And now that she's gone, the silence she leaves behind is deafening. Rest in peace, Kelley Mack. You weren't just Addy. You weren't just an actress. You were a storyteller, a sister, a friend, and a soul who made the world feel just a little bit warmer. Though your time here was heartbreakingly brief, your impact was mighty. You reminded us that vulnerability is strength, that gentleness is power, and that even in the darkest of worlds, whether fictional or real, a quiet light can make all the difference. You were taken too soon, but your light will never be forgotten. May your spirit find peace, and may your art live on in every frame, every line, and every heart you ever touched. Gone, but never gone. Remember it always.